Hey guys, Magus here. So, some house cleaning real quick. I do apologize that there was no video last week. There was a lot of stuff going on and I didn't get a chance to even upload. Just shit happens. But this week I think I'm going to try to make it up with some extra videos. And on a Sunday today, I'm going to be introducing this video, this is not an attack, okay? Now, the title obviously you see is The Angry Video Game Nerd Needs to Retire. Now, that's not James Rolfe retiring from video games. The character needs to be retired. And I'll get into that in a second. Now, just a couple of things. This is not a personal attack on James Rolfe. This is not an attack on Mike Matei, because I know I don't like Mike Matei, but this is not about any of that. What this is straight about is the character, okay? Now, if you're watching my channel, do I really need to get into the history of the AVGN? No, probably not. Was he an influence on me? Actually, no, because I did differentiate my channel for those longtime viewers from what was going on. When I hopped on YouTube, everyone was an AVGN clone. And just to let you know, like RMAC complaining about, what's his face, Irate Gamer. And yeah, we know what Irate Gamer is, but let's be honest. RMAC was a fucking hypocrite. The end. Anyway, that's beside the point. AVGN, I did enjoy his videos, and I'll tell you why I liked his videos back in the day. There was a certain genuine aspect to him. There was a heart to him. And I know that's funny for a video that, says fuck, and make shit jokes and all kinds of shit. But there was a certain genuine naturalness to that video and to those videos, and it was games that James Rolfe was personally linked to. Now, I did watch the channel for a good while, but I thought the content started to go real stale, really when he started to add celebrity guests, and the show lost what it was about. And it's, let's be honest, you can only do so much with that shtick, with the angry, fuck this fucking game, fuck it, only so much that he chose games that are pretty decent and, stuff like that. He even got to the point where, it was like he was running out of stuff to do. And I mean, there are plenty of shit games, but the character just needs to be retired. And I'm not saying, James Rolfe is untalented or anything. He is talented. And again, this is not an attack on him. I don't know him. I've heard he's not the most personal dude, but I don't think he's, from what I understand, he might be kind of a extrovert. Not extrovert, introvert. My apologies. Anyhow, my thing with him is that the character just needs to retire, and I'll give you a couple of reasons. Look at, I'll be honest. Look at the video he did with Gilbert Gottfried. I fucking love Gilbert Gottfried. He's one of my favorite comedians, and I fucking love his stuff. But God, that was one of the worst, if not worst, video. Where he got Fred Fucks or whatever, Gilbert Gottfried to play him, and it was just bad. That was just a horrible video. And then, Earthbound, and, everyone knows how I feel. And that's one of the videos I'm going to do. Earthbound is overrated this week. Look forward to it, folks. Anyhow, that's beside the point. The point I'm trying to make is that James Rolfe, the jokes are forced. They're so forced, so forced. And even before I stopped watching it, I started noticing this slowly on. Let's go back to the Deadly Towers, where he had people write in the jokes. That is a terrible video. Now, not on part of him writing it, but because a lot of the jokes people said in were recycled shit he said with maybe a couple different words, but the context being the same. It wasn't really good. And that's how I feel now. It feels like he's just picking games to pick them. And I guess that's fine, but, and I do that. Who the fuck doesn't do that for YouTube? But it just feels like that character is just doing the same thing. It's the same shit, rolling rocks and, let's drink Rolling Rock and let's just cuss at it. And then even stuff that was odd, like, he did, and let's be honest, he did he was the first guy to do that kind of humor that I usually despise, but it was funny. Now it just seems as bad as something like from Smosh or something. You know, and that's the problem that I have. It just seems forced. You look at the irate gamer video he did, and that was just, wow. It was just like, that part was not funny. You know, and it's irate gamer, you know. But regardless of that, it's just, everything's forced. It seems like, you know, it's the same joke over and over. Him getting mad at the game. Him doing the same shit. Him adding some sort of, you know, supernatural thing, you know. And then there's the fucking movie, which we won't even talk about, but that movie was bad. But it's just, I'll give you examples. It's just, you know, the last good video I think he did for me was that, I can't remember that, Big Reds over the truck racing. That video was funny. I really, that's one of my favorite videos by him, but that's the last one that I saw good, you know? And then he, you know, he did the video with the guy who founded Trauma. Greg Kaufman. He did the video with Kaufman, and that was just, you know, that one was just really bad. It just like, why is this guy here? You know, Kaufman is pretty funny with his Trauma shit, but Jesus Christ, man. It's just, and like I said, it was forced. Like, the interactions were so awkward, and that's the thing with the Gilbert Gottfried. There was no chemistry there or anything like that. Now, when he did collaborations with that Kyle guy, those were funny, the guy who did the music, you know? But it's just not the same. It's just everything's forced. And then let's go back to the first two videos, which, as we know, were very amateurish and stuff. But I found those videos still, too, to be entertaining. There's not a lot of exaggeration to it. He gets mad at it, the games, but there's a personal connection. And I missed the videos where he had a personal connection. Now, as for other content on Cinemassacre, I'm not really comment on those because I really, you know, like, I won't watch James and Mike Monday because I'm not a fan of Mike Matei. We won't get into that again. I don't watch board games or any of that. I just sort of just don't watch Cinemassacre, you know? And to do this video, I really went back to those videos, and you know, what makes videos good, I think, is there has to be a level of rawness, no matter how pretty your video looks. And that's what made those videos great, you know. There was a rawness to it that exuberated the anger, that added context to the anger that he was exuding out. Now everything's clean and polished, and it's that celebrity thing. It's that adding celebrity guests. That kills it. I mean, and then it's, like I said, repeated jokes. I'm repeating myself, of course. But when you add flashiness and cleanness to the grittiness and cleans it up, it doesn't work. So my honest opinion is the character needs to be retired. I mean, it just needs to be retired. Not saying James should quit videos, you know, but I'm saying that character needs to be retired. And, you know, he had a good run with it, man. But it's been, what, 15, well, those early videos were done in 14, so it's been, well, what, 17 years? So, come on, man, you know? But he ain't gonna watch my channel because I'm a small fry. Nothing against James Rolfe. I'm just saying the AVGN needs to be retired. And with that, guys, Magus out.